Hey there, BNI Niels Mank, your Executive Director. So in my most recent tip video, we talked about weekly presentations. And today I want to talk about your feature presentation. This is your 6 to 10 minute feature presentation. And what is it designed for? It's designed to highlight you. So how do you highlight yourself the best way possible? Well, I really want to take it back to the basics. What is the basics behind a feature presentation? It's telling us about your product, services, and how to find your referrals, just like a weekly presentation, but it's on a bigger scale. It's all about you. All eyes are on. Everybody's watching you for 6 to 10 minutes. Make yourself shine. Now, I want to give you some tips for things to do and not do. Number one tip, make sure you cater to all learning styles. Something we learned during COVID was that there's multiple learning styles, and with meetings being both live on Zoom and hybrid, we have to cater to all learning styles, no matter what kind of chapter we're in. If we're in a live chapter, we have to cater to all three. If we're in a virtual chapter, we have to cater to all three. So what are those three learning styles? Okay, so first off, you have your auditory learners. You have the people that everything is done right through the ears. They hear you. You can stand up there and lecture all day long and they'll just soak it in. They'll love it. Be the best thing in the world. So you obviously want to talk to people. You want to express your voice. Command the room. You are it. Like everything is about you. You own the room for the 6 to 10 minutes. Take advantage. Don't be soft, monotone, and this and that. Try to stand up. Get loud. Be energetic. Get your body moving. Make a big impact. Speak professionally. Second kind of learner, visual learners, people that like to see things. I'm a very visual learner. If you give me nothing to look at for 6 to 10 minutes, it's agony. It really is. I need some visuals. I will understand things and I will pull in referrals that I never thought possible based on a visual stimulant. Get the visual learners involved. The third type is tactile. Tactile learners are the people that fidget spinners and they got to touch something all the time, and they're the ones that are sitting there in the middle of the meeting doing this all day long. Yes, they need to do that. And yes, it's important. And yes, if you can incorporate it into your presentation, you'll be more successful. So cater to all three learning styles. Let the auditory people hear you, speak up, command the room. Let the visual people have something to look at, something to see. Give them some PowerPoint, give them some kind of tech. The tactile people, they have to touch something. Pass out something if it's a live meeting. It's a virtual meeting, everybody has a pen on their desk. During the presentation, ask them to click the pen twice, and what does it remind them of? Some kind of way of getting them to touch something to make them think of you. Get all three learning styles involved. Okay, that's your first tip. Get your three learning styles involved. Beyond that, remember, we are in education mode. This is not a sales pitch. This is not 10 minutes to sell to the room. This is 10 minutes to teach the room how to go out there and find your referrals. Give them the tools, handouts, visual things, things they can take home with them. Stories. Stories are the most powerful of all. A story of a positive customer experience is better than an Amazon review. It is a review of your business. It's going to go so far because people are going to share that story. And they're going to share that story to the potential new referral that they found you as a way of helping close that deal for you. Stories are powerful. If you incorporate stories into every single product or service you talk about, you'll be hugely successful. So get the stories in there, cater to all three learning styles, make the 10 minutes count. Insider tip of not to do. Don't teach me how to do your job. I don't want to be you. I'm me. Everybody else in the room is them. They are great at their job. They're experts in their field. That's what they've chosen to do. They don't want to be you. They want to refer you, and you want them to refer you. If you're gonna teach them how to be you, you're teaching them how to take your job. Nobody wants that. Sitting through a presentation where somebody teaches me how to do taxes is agony. I don't want to look at those numbers. I don't want to think of those numbers. I have a very good tax person I pay to do it for me so I don't have to do it. So listening to somebody tell me how to do my taxes and how to fill out a 1040 form is agony. I'm never going to explain that to a referral source. I'm probably never going to refer somebody that tries to push that upon me because it's deathly boring for me. But I want to know why you do what you do, and I want to know how to find your referrals, because the people like me that don't want to have anything to do with taxes want to put their trust in somebody that loves what they do, loves to do taxes, and is really good at it. That's who I can refer. That's how I can do. I can talk to somebody and say, this person loves it so much. They're excellent. They look into all these different things. Give me the info to make you look amazing. That's what you're trying to do to your feature presentation. Don't tell the room how to do what you do. Don't teach them how to be you. Don't put them through your training course and don't talk to them about everything. I'll tell you, as a former printer, I could go in and tell everybody about the makeup of vinyls and the makeup of paper and what kind of inks I use and this and that. Nobody cares. They just want to know how to refer me. So that's the information you have to give them is who a good referral is for you and how to open that door, how to identify that person, how to find that person, and then how to get that person to you. So during your next feature presentation, plan ahead of time. Make sure you're not reaching out to your printer 2 hours before the meeting and saying, hey, I need that right now. Plan ahead, make sure you're ready a week ahead of time. Prep for it, rehearse it, get ready, cater all those learning styles. That'll make a huge difference. You'll see the people's eyes not glaze over because you kept them engaged. Command the room. Make it fun. Make it a fun presentation, but make it valuable for you. Make it so that they understand what you're looking for, how to find it, where to find it, and then they can go find it for you and bring it to you. That's my tip this week is back to the basics, back to MSP, how to do a feature presentation really well and what not to do. If you have questions, please reach out and give you a list of best practices. Everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great week and happy networking.